Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Psycho Gold, this is Psycho Gold Videos, and today we're gonna be checking out My Hero Academia Episode 3 of Season 2, or Episode 16. Last time on My Hero Academia, it ended with that moment where Todoroki managed to freeze well, not all of the robots, but he managed to freeze the robot that was directly in front of him, and basically get ahead of all of the other racers. And it ended with Midoriya basically trying to figure out how he himself was going to get out of this situation, since he still can't regulate All Might's power, which is a real shame, as I was looking forward to seeing him, you know, do stuff, because I was hoping that he would have not full control, but it would be pretty cool if he could control it in some degree. And a lot of the other guys are also trying to figure out how they're going to get past these robots. Obviously they're the same ones that everybody on the general entry exam had to face. But Todoroki is very much trying to make a statement that he is the one to keep your eye on. So we're going to see right now whether or not he is going to be successful at that endeavor, or whether or not Deku is going to pull something out of his bag. Or maybe one of the other students is going to pull something out as well, as the other students themselves are not to be underestimated. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go! I wonder if this is going to be a thing in Season 2 where we get this little moment every time, because the same thing happened in the last episode too. He's got his serious face on now, lads. In their own quirky ways. I also didn't realize they were on tank treads. Oh, it's him! Yeah! His body can get super hard. Okay. Oh, somebody else was there. Okay, so pretty similar quirk. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what I thought most of them were gonna do, was go over them. He's like a really odd version of Spider-Man. Oh, so his quirk is called Dark Shadow. A shadow-like monster living inside him. Okay, that's different. Oh yeah, Class A is definitely clearing house. Look at them go, man. Yeah, they've had the experience already. Very nice. She made a gun. Brilliant. Oh, okay, so she's one of the support ones. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. God knows how it works, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. You have... I was gonna say... Oh, that guy is still creeping me out. Like, we still don't know what he can do. Oh, that's the Flame Hero Endeavor's son. The second only to All Might. Ah. I see. Well, you are carrying... Oh, okay. You are carrying that pointless piece of armor around. Oh! He just tried to attack him straight up then. Okay. Oh, and it is outrunning them. Oh, I think these two have a pretty good chance of staying in the lead, at least to begin with. Oh, is he gonna jump off of it? That would be pretty cool. Oh no. Wait, what? Is he jumping, like using the explosion to launch himself up like a flipping video game? Yep. Oh, he did it on purpose, alright. Damn, look at how many he took up. Woo! Okay, that looked even more impressive the second time around. Oh, yes it is. Sailing ahead. Yeah, flying's not the hard part, it's the landing. Oh, nice! Except nothing happened. Oh, there we go. Oh, dude! I did not see that coming. He blasted them out the way. Oh yes, definitely the truth. He made it back first! Damn! And he did it all without his quirk. Brilliant. Oh, they remember him! Running up and, Oh! He's watching as well. Yep, I agree with him. I like Ida in the background having a little meltdown there. No, I disagree, because if you had dropped the metal, then you wouldn't have been able to use it. So you saw an opportunity and you took it. That's what you need to be able to do in that situation. Ah! I was gonna say, what? Please do. What? Oh, great. So that means that the top three are going to be worth the highest points. You have a target on your back. He'd have been better off coming in second. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was My Hero Academia episode 16. Or season 2, episode 3. I think I'm just going to start calling them 16, 17, etc., just for my own sanity. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was an interesting episode with some very interesting moments. I really enjoyed that episode. It was nice to see Deku get some, you know, good points in that no one can really refute or be annoyed about. Well, be annoyed about, yes, but not because he cheated or something like that. It was nice to see his character evolve to, like All Might said, you know, he wasn't worrying about the fact that he'd have to take you know, the first and second place out in order to jump ahead of them and be far enough ahead so that they wouldn't be able to overtake him really quickly. And it was really nice to see that he was able to do that and he was able to think on his feet, etc. Even though he wasn't actually on his feet at the time he was in midair. But even so, it was still a nice change of pace for our hero, who is normally a little bit reserved, a little bit too timid for his own good, even though, you know, when it comes to doing the right thing, he doesn't hold back. But being rivals with other students really doesn't appear to be a strong point, but it looks like he's made up his mind mentally, like this is what he wants, and anyone who gets in his way, he's not going to flatten them. He's not like the others, but if you're an opponent, then he's going to do his best to defeat you, and in that moment, get out of his way. Which ultimately is the way it should be. You know, you can still be friends with people and be their rivals when it comes to certain activities, so there's no reason why he can't remain friends with most of these people. It's actually quite funny, given how many people were complimenting Class 1A. You think, well, there you go. When you graduate, don't worry about joining the agency, all of you just form your own. Everybody's already going to know you from the sounds of it by the time you graduate, and you seem to have quite, well, a majority of the best students at the moment. I mean, some of the other classes seem to have some good people as well, but it looks like Class 1A are pretty much filling up the top, you know, 42 that have finished, which is quite nice. But, you know, like Eraserhead said, that is because they've been through this other experience. It does give them a mental advantage, if not necessarily a physical one. You know, they are coming in this from a completely different perspective than the others who are kind of still a bit naive, is a simple way of putting it. I mean, apart from the creepy dude, I don't know what's going on with him, but yeah, it was also really nice to see Bakugo getting, you know, catching up and being able to go and have a little bit of a fight, albeit a very short one, with Todoroki before Deku came in and blasted them and just sailed over ahead of them. I also like the fact that we're getting it reinforced that the people who get in on recommendations are, you know, able to take out the entry exam robots without any real issue, like both Todoroki and the girl whose name I can't remember, but you know who I mean, who formed a gun, you know, that massive cannon. She was just effortlessly able to defeat them without much effort, and the definition of effortless, in fact. Sorry guys, I don't know what's the matter with me tonight, my words do not want to flow properly. But yeah, she was able to beat them, and, you know, some of the other guys were worrying about how they could beat them, and it seems like the recommended people are able to just think much more clearly, and they always seem to remain calm, which, you know, if they come from families that are heavily involved in the superhero life, maybe they've had it when they were very young, and it does kind of make sense. You know, I always remember a quote from Young Justice when one of the members of the team asked Robin how he can remain so calm when everything is going wrong, and he's like, oh, for goodness sake, this is nothing, don't worry about it though, you know, I've been doing this since I was 9, and it's like, yeah, you know, if you've been doing it since you were, you know, still able to count your age in single digits, if you've had training, if you've had practice from all that time, you're going to be in a different headspace to other people who might have had some experiences, but it is a different ballgame altogether. I'm also very curious to see what's going to happen in the next episode. Obviously, we know that we're probably going to see the next round, but the next round looks really odd, and I'm curious as who's going to be on Deku's team. Yeah, obviously, I think he's going to get through the next round, but I'm wondering if he's going to be able to survive without using any of his powers, or is he going to have to let out a little bit of One for All in order to give people the hint that they need to stay out of his way? Because with a target of 10 million points on his back, I think it's safe to say everybody else is just going to gun for him. But you never know, because it does depend who else is on his team. There are some interesting team compositions I can think of that would make him very difficult to go after, depending on what the rules are. Assuming that there are any rules, and it's not like the race, where anything goes as long as you stay on the course. But that's going to be about it for me for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this episode. And as always, if you're new around here, don't forget to click that subscribe button, ring the bell to make sure that you get notified whenever I post a new video, because as alongside my scheduled videos, I do have a tendency to some days just start posting random stuff, like reacting to trailers that come out or trailers that I find, so it's always worth staying up to date and staying notified. But that's it for me for this episode, folks, so as always, I am Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.